Alright, welcome back here at Lawn Master Fertilizer. Here with Lawn Master. Today, we're going to be talking fertilizer. So, we got different bags of fertilizer here, as you can tell. And they're all different in the ratio, size, particle, and everything like that. So, starting over here with a triple 13, this is your basic triple 13. It's an it's an all-purpose fertilizer, which you can use on your shrubs, trees, bushes, your lawn, gardens. So this is your your all-purpose. Next, we got morganite, which is the other name is malorganite. Malorganite does not have an actual ratio. It has a 4-6-0, and the problem with malorganite is that it has a ton of phosphorus in it, which is really bad if you're gonna get a high phosphorus spike. So with this morganite, they developed it just like malorganite, so it's actually better than malorganite. It's not made from a human sewage factory, which is from a sewer plant, which is malorganite. So they take it to a treatment plant and do all that process where they make those to make that fertilizer. So it comes from a treatment facility. This is an all-purpose fertilizer by Earth Science. It's a slow release, good stuff in it, and good stuff out. So what they took this and they actually developed a really eco-friendly morganite. It's a 5-1-1. So 5% nitrogen, 1% phosphorus, 1% potassium. And it's contains recycled nutrients, helps reduce water and nutrient runoff. So this stuff actually is really good. I've never ever tried it. I've seen it, but wherever I went to my big box store, they never had it. And all of a sudden, this season, they come out with it. So I actually bought this at a Lowe's, local Lowe's, and big box store. And lush green lawns, bountiful gardens, natural source of nutrients. Covers 2,000 square feet. And let's see the back. Let's see the back here. You can use it on your shrubs, flower, roses, perennials, annuals. So this stuff is like this, but it actually is a lot better. So I'll say that again. You can use this on your lawn and on your garden care. Garden care is up to 3 cups of morganite. So note 1 pound equals 3 cups. So if you're doing gardens, this is one pound equals 3 cups. So annuals is 2 pounds, 6 cups per 50 square feet. Your perennials, 2.5 pounds, 7.5 cups. 50 square feet. Roses, 1.5 pounds is 4.5 cups per 50 square feet. So your annuals, perennials, and roses are all 50 square feet. And sorry, my allergies are acting up. It's about 6 to 7 cups, and then your roses are 4.5 cups per 50 square feet, so that's 1.5 pounds. Vegetables, 5.5 pounds is 15 cups per 50 square feet. Your shrubs, established, 6 pounds is 18 cups per 1,000 square feet, mixed into soil with rake. So with your shrubs, you don't just put it in your shrubs and like you would do your lawn. you actually take it and mix it in. So you stir it up. Okay. Other than that, here it says here, 100% guaranteed. Morganite guarantees the performance of this product when used as instructed. If any reason you are not satisfied with this product, mail us your original proof of purchase to obtain a full refund of your purchase price. So if you're not happy with this, you can refund it, but look on the back, it'll tell you to email them and show them that you obtained this with a certain purchase, and it will refund you that purchase. So that's Morganite. Okay, I went into a little more detail with it simply for the fact I've never used it, and all these other products I have used except for this one. It's just a basic, I'll get to that, a basic fertilizer too. Revive. So Revive is something I've also used a lot in my picture videos. Revive, the secret behind greener lawns. You wonder why some of my pictures when I do those picture videos are super green. Simply for the fact it has organic matter in it. So natural organics based soil treatment designed to save water. So what does that mean? That means they put organic, it's an organic fertilizer to put down in the summertime. So I'll tell you a little bit about this bag on the back. Revive is an organic-based soil treatment made from a combine of soil wetting agents, humate and iron. Revive allows water to penetrate deeper into the hard, wet soils, even through thatch and mat. So matted down grass and thatchy lawns. So if you have thatch, it'll go through that. Revive helps save water and solve problems associated with hard, dry, compact soils, and the additional iron helps thicken and turn your lawn dark green. So when I use Revive, when you use Revive, you want to use it in the evening because I think it can burn. I'm not sure, but from a little bit of testing I've done, I think I've gotten a little bit of burn from this. I'll keep reading. Granular Revive is made with DPW, dehydrated poultry waste. Now, poultry waste is poultry, like animals that you don't use and you don't eat, the parts that they don't sell in the store. That's poultry. Poultry waste is like animal waste that they throw away, that they don't need, they discard. So they take this to a certain thing and do make a fertilizer out of it. So containing primary plant food that has a low burn potential. Yeah, low burn. So what that means is don't put the whole entire bag out on your lawn. And so if you over apply this, say if you applied this whole bag, you could potentially burn it a little bit. So yeah. So also, containing primary plant food that has a low burn potential, the result is a non-burning organic-based fertilizer that saves water. So it says here, lawn and turf areas, apply Revive anytime during the growing season. So don't go out and buy Revive and throw it in November thinking it's going to help your cool season lawn. This is not what it's for. This is not a cool season type fertilizer to use in the cold. So if anybody's going to go out and buy this, do not use it in the cold because you won't get the same results when you put this out. You got to put it out in the spring and summertime. Anytime during growing season. Revive is especially beneficial if applied before, during, after applying fertilizer. Treat brown areas where puddles form, slopes, and runoff occurs. So this Revive is actually really good for areas. I'll show you guys right now. Really good for areas like over here. So I have an area over here. I have a brown area that would work. And all this area that's starting to grow in over here will actually work for it. So I've actually taken half a bag last year and put it out. And by mid-August, this thing was already starting to grow. And it's still growing to this day. So that's kind of what their meaning is. For areas like this, it will help. So, anyways, back to our video here. Alright, so that's what they mean by Revive. So you can actually use this for those intended purposes. And around landscape plants, cover entire lawn area for best results. For best results, thoroughly water after application. You can apply Revive after sodding or seeding a new lawn with a soil test. So, do your soil test before putting any kind of product out on your lawn. Don't even go out and just buy a bag of lime to throw out on your lawn, because say if your lawn's already at a 6, well, that lime was going to bump you up to maybe over a 6 or something like that. You can go over a 6.0 pH on your lawn, by the way. I would say you can max it out like 7.5, which is max you can go with the lawn for your pH. So, recommended reapplication frequency. Treatment problem areas only. Spring, 6 weeks. Summer, 4 weeks. Fall, 6 weeks. Broadcast cover entire lawn, 6 to 8 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. So when you broadcast using a spreader, that's what they mean. Broadcast cover entire lawn. So it also says here for lawns growing in heavy clay and I don't know what that word is, but alkaline soil or lawns that are heavily thatched and matted, 2 to 3 applications are recommended at 10 days intervals when beginning treatment. So when you have I think when they say you have alkaline, means you have a low pH. And so when you're doing certain treatments, this is kind of like a this is kind of like a fixer. It's kind of like a fix fertilizer, not so much as a standard fertilizer or a regular fertilizer. You just go out every 3-4 weeks and apply it to your lawn. This actually kind of helps rebuild your lawn and stuff. So reapply as needed. Revive can be easily applied with a drop or broadcast spreader. So I'll be doing a short video here, or I'll actually put that actually talk about the fertilizer spreader and the drop seed spreader on this right after I get done with this. I'll pause the video and then I'll bring the other stuff out and I'll show you what that is. So, keep out of reach from children. May stain wood and concrete. So, if you have any kind of wood or something around that you don't want, especially keep this away from children, because I know kids like to get into things. So all these products can be harmful for your kids. So if your kid's getting into things, make sure you're keeping these products and all products that can harm a child away, because the last thing you need is something to happen and you're freaking out and you don't know what to do. And the doctor says, well, what happened? I don't know. He's sick. But yeah, if you're into heavy lawn care, keep products away. Find a place on a shelf very high up from your child, just containing that. So that's Revive. That's everything that you need to know on here. Next, we got dark green lawn. So dark green lawn is something that I've done testing with on How to with Doc's channel. When this first came out, I actually got a bag of this and did my whole entire lawn, I think it was my front yard, with no other fertilizer. And this contains a 2500, so this is pure nitrogen. So what I did was, I think it was when this product first came out, I put it out with my my starter program with the 10-10-10 on the Andersons, triple 10, and put this right on top of it and watered it in, and I had fantastic results. So this is a pure nitrogen, fast release? I think it is. But the particles are very small, even coverage, better distribution, definitely what you want. But don't go out in the summertime and apply this, because it will definitely burn. It will scorch your lawn big time. But if you guys are in the cool season space, grab a bag of this and put it out. But the only thing is, there's nothing on the back. So everything you see is going to be right in front. So everything in front here, everything here is going to tell you what to do. Sorry, I got a lot of traffic coming by. So I'm not going to read the whole thing. So the important thing on this bag right here, important cleanup. This product contains micronutrients, iron for extra green, and helps prevent iron deficiency. Iron may stain concrete and other surfaces. Misapplied product to these surfaces should be removed. And removed promptly by sweeping or blowing. Do not wash with water. Water it in to help move the particles into the soil more quickly. Water with a medium of 0.2 inches. So what you do, and what I've been saying on my channel, is as soon as you get done applying this, get your leaf blower, blow it back into your lawn. Sweeping it really doesn't, I've done it, it doesn't really help. Blowing it actually does, because it gets it out of the cracks and crevices of the concrete. So brooming it actually you'll probably end up brooming it more into those cracks and crevices around your house. So using a leaf blower actually helps it push it in. And what I always do, I mow the lawn first, I edge it right after, and then right after that I'll apply my fertilizer, and then after that I'll get my blower and blow all those particles that have been on the concrete back into the area that I edged, so that the particles can get deep in there into the cracks and crevices of the lawn, and then water it in. Right after that, I water it in. So that's what this is for. This one. Now, I talk about ratios, and there's the Anderson 1648. Hold on here. See if there we go. The 1648 Anderson's version of this one is a smaller particle, and this one is by Best. You can find this at your local Green Acres, and honestly, for 50 pounds, it's well worth it. I went online to look at this type of brand. It was literally $75 to $85, almost $90 to find this online. That's not even including shipping. That was just base price online by Best. So this is a Turf Supreme, a 16-6-8. That's a all natural balanced fertilizer, and it says here it's an approximate 4:1:2 ratio. So that's what you want for all lawns, cool season, warm season, all lawns. And also, if you guys are getting that lawn guide, Zoysia and Centipede were the other ones on that lawn guide on how to adopt if you ever go there. So I couldn't think of it until I went back and looked at it, but it's Centipede and Zoysia. So if you guys have that kind of lawn, go there, and the lawn guides are for you. It's free, bookmark them. So a 4:1:2 ratio of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potash combined with sulfur, iron, and manganese in a high quality homogeneous pellet contains all nutrients in each pellet. Homogeneous is which prevent streaking due to particle segregation, virtually eliminate iron stains of sidewalks and products, very consistent and predictable results time after time. Performs consistently on all varieties of turf grass and under all but most severe climate conditions. So you can use this about on any kind of lawn. Read a little bit about the about centipede, which is, I've never heard people have centipede grass, which I can't really, I've heard things like you can't add anything to it, you can add something to it. It's very, very, what's it called? Very picky. Because centipede grass is known to be one of those weird type of left field type of grasses, which I've never heard of. But there is results on the back. So, let's see here. Okay, so iron in this bag is 1.50%. So there's very little iron in this. How do I feel about that? It's okay. At 1.50%, that's very small. If you're the type of person that's just adding fertilizer with no iron, you're not going to get really a really dark green lawn. And people want that dark, lush green lawn. Like, if you've ever seen the Masters at Augusta, Georgia, look how they keep their grass. That place is like phenomenal. This year, with all the hurricanes and torn down trees, it doesn't really, I saw pictures and it doesn't really look, it's starting to lose its look, I would say. But these are all the products. Let's make a fertilizer video for you guys. So if you guys are just want to buy a overall fertilizer, I say this one. But if you want something that's, slow release and you know when to put it out and you're knowledgeable of when to put it out and stuff like that, I would say Morganite would be your next best thing. Or Revive. Honestly, Revive, if you know how to put it down and you don't have any kind of issues, you just want something that's organic, honestly, this would be your bang for your buck too. So what I would do, I would actually mix this, and probably this one together. Not putting it all in one container, but you know, putting a little of this, put a little bit of this out, put a little bit of this one out last, and watering in thoroughly by following all directions, blowing it into your lawn, and not making sure all the particles are off your concrete. And then you're set for a couple weeks. So that would do it from the fertilizer video from Lawn Master at Lawn Master's Paradise. See you guys later on. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be pausing this video, so that will end the fertilizer video for this one. So I'll come right back out and combine the next portion to this video. Alright, welcome back. So, next portion of this video, I'm going to talk about fertilizer spreaders and seed droppers. So, this is your fertilizer spreader. So, this is what you put your fertilizer in and spread it out on your lawn. I suggest don't go with the, I actually got this on a Facebook Marketplace for about 50 bucks. It's about brand spanking new, right off the storeroom shelf. It's a high-end, professional, golf course quality fertilizer spreader. It's about 400 and something bucks, maybe 500 now. But I bought this on Facebook Marketplace for 50 something bucks. And if you guys have areas like my lawn, like you've seen in my videos, that have concrete, I always want to get something that has a fertilizer discharge chute, so it discharges. It has a blocker on it, so when you put this down, it activates, so all your fertilizer is not going to go onto your concrete, so you're not wasting tons and tons of particles, and it actually allows it to keep it on your lawn. So that's why they have these. And I suggest, if you're learning how to fertilize, go to your local Home Depot or Lowe's and buy the Scott's plastic wheels fertilizer one. They do have it. I think it's underneath on the side there, and you activate it and it will do its thing. Those are great for learning. Those are like the basic model. And so when you're not on the edge, you're not doing your trim pass on your fertilizer spreader, I always keep it up, and it gives it a really broad, wide spread. So that's what this is for. This is not a seed spreader, okay? Do not put grass seed in here and spread it out, okay? So honestly, if you weren't in the neighborhood and you had just a property, land, say couple thousand square, 5,000 or 6,000 square feet, and you didn't have concrete areas and you just had a pure 5 acres, yeah, I would dump out you could dump out seed in this thing and just go out in the middle of the field and put out Bermuda grass. That's what this would be good for. But if you're in the neighborhood and you have concrete walkways, always use one of these, okay? That's what this is for. Simply for the fact that underneath here, it drops your seed along here, and that's why they call it a seed dropper, because it drops the seed on the ground, so you're not going out and flinging it in places, and it keeps it in the area that you want it. So that's the basic thing. I got this. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace also. Another cheap little thing. I've had it for a while. I actually did my neighbor's cool season lawn with it when I did the annual rye on my neighbor's. So that's what I used it for. You will hardly ever use a drop seed spreader unless you're always going out. Like I said, if you have a cool season lawn and you're overseeding your lawn consistently, that's what this would be really good for. Now, if I was doing a, say I was doing 5,000, 6,000 square feet, I'd go out and spend about $300-400 in probably high-end Bermuda, and fill this thing up one time and put it out, which is also really good also. So if you're doing a lot of seeding, this is what that's for. So that's the difference between a fertilizer spreader and a seed dropper. So that's what they mean. These are the two differences. But in a special occasion, if you have 5 acres and you just want to go out there and spread it and have some seed, or if you're doing a deer plot or something, this is what it would be good for. Because you have no area, you just have areas that you want to spread it, so that would also be good on special occasions. So from Lawn Master at Lawn Master's Paradise, that'll do it here. So see you guys in the next one.